And then there's that obsessively checking people's feeds that you should not be checking, you know, like your ex. Definitely dealt with that too. I just stabbed myself in the eye. Wow, I feel like this really livened up the space. So I just spent around like $200 on plants and pots today, just for the apartment, and you'll see that in an upcoming vlog. I'm also doing a gallery wall on this wall, which is why I don't really show you guys it often, because there's not much to show. I'm using the Olay Henrikson Ulay? Is it Ulay or Olay? I don't know. Henrikson Truth Serum, and this is a vitamin C serum. My face is already washed and cleansed, which is exactly the same damn thing. I picked up this product from Octoly, and if you guys don't know what Octoly is, it's not sponsored. It's basically just a marketplace for creators. You can try out products as long as you tell people that you got it off Octoly, and I find a lot of good stuff there. I got some Dior stuff, this stuff, which I've been wanting to try out because everybody likes it so much. I haven't been using it for too long, and I also got my favorite Chloe perfume off Octoly. So I'm gonna have a link down below, but it's not sponsored, and if you're a YouTuber, if you're not even a big YouTuber, I would really highly suggest using it because they just want their products to be out there. Okay. After that Truth Serum, all I do is do the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil, and I just done this 3 times. Press. That's been my skincare. That's it. I feel like I haven't done this in a really long time. I feel like I've been telling you guys I'm gonna do this on Twitter a bunch of times, but I just haven't. I'll be honest with you, I just am not too comfortable talking so personally, but I'm gonna get over that fear. Oh, I'm using the Mercier Flawless Foundation Ultra-Longwear. They just sent this to me, which was super kind of them. Thank you so much, Mercier. This is in the color Golden, and it's a pretty good color match. I'm not using a mirror right now, so I probably should. As you guys know, I don't wear foundation anymore, just because, well, 1, it was to clear up my skin, and then 2, now that my skin is clear, I don't really want to wear foundation. But I do have redness here, and redness on my cheeks. My cheeks are always my problem area. I moved into my new space, and that's been awesome. So I lived near Santa Monica, Venice, Marina Del Rey, that kind of area, closer to the coast, and I really do like the west side, but it's just not my vibe. It's a little too clean, it's a little too, I don't know, bougie, I guess. I really like downtown and Echo Park and Silver Lake, and so I moved further east, which has been really fun because I can walk to so many things now, which makes me really, really happy. I'm so close to all my favorite shops and restaurants. I feel like that was such a light layer of foundation, and it pretty much covered a lot of my problem areas, except for right here. So I deleted all my social media apps, and in my last video, I think I said in one of my previous videos that I've done that before. This is the ColourPop Hello Kitty collection in sticker sheet. Interesting name. It honestly looks like a really good bronzer. But anyways, so I deleted all the apps that I even need to use to post on. So I deleted Snapchat and Instagram, and before I always kept those because I told myself, oh, like this is your job, you know, you have to keep those because you need to post, and you'll only use them to post. But obviously I would check incessantly over and over, and I don't know about you, but social media, especially because it is my job and because I rely on it to make an income, it just fucks with your head. It really does, and it makes me really, really sad a lot of the times. I guarantee you I'll spend all day at home and I'll feel awful because I'm just on my phone or on the computer all day, and I'm just consuming all this content that I don't even care to see. Social media really negatively affects the way I view myself as far as body image. Even, I think when I was younger, I used to follow a lot of Fitspo Instagram accounts, which is basically, you know, like Kayla Itsoons, I don't know how you say that, but she's a bikini model kind of trainer. It was just a bunch of skinny bikini models with lots of six-pack abs, and I read somewhere online in a study that actually really doesn't help you with weight loss. It actually kind of deters you because it makes you depressed and makes you feel like your goals are unattainable. Once I found that out, I immediately unfollowed all of those Instagram accounts. And now, you know, obviously, if you guys don't know, I deal with a lot of kind of body image issues. Like, I hate my arms. I wish I was a lot thinner, and I feel like a lot of girls who love fashion and beauty can kind of relate to that. I just feel like on Instagram you're so inundated with women who are so skinny and tall, and even when I don't want to see that stuff, I'll be on the explore page and I'll just see some really thin model with a very large chest on there, and I'm like, I don't even want to see this. Like, because when I look at myself in the mirror, it sounds so sad, but like, it affects me and I don't want to see that stuff. And then on top of that, the likes and the engagement, the comments, when someone says something mean about you, I mean, honestly, that doesn't really affect my day as a lot of other things. But FOMO is definitely real for me. I just don't think it is so healthy for me to constantly be checking what other people are up to, and especially because it's my job now, I have to look at the likes and the engagement. And the reason why I deleted all my apps the first time and turned off all push notifications was because I was getting too caught up in who was liking what or who wasn't liking what, and it was a very toxic space for me, just emotionally, and also always checking up on who is doing what on social media can really get to your head, and it really just takes away from your ability to be present. Turning off all the push notifications really helped, but only to a certain extent, because after I deleted my social media apps on my phone, even Instagram, every time I open my phone, my finger literally goes right to the place where that Instagram app was and opens that app. And I think it's like my insurance app right now, and it's just crazy that my mind isn't just like autopilot to constantly check Instagram even when I don't want to. Kind of scary to see that I just automatically check it no matter what. And Instagram and Twitter are the first two apps that I always use, or I always check right when I wake up. And sometimes I check them so that I can wake up, so I can see some like outrageous post or something, you know, and I feel like it would just make me wake up not in a great mood. So body image, engagements and likes, and feeling kind of left out is why I decided to really delete my apps. And you're probably asking like, oh, how am I gonna post now? I'm honestly gonna just download the app every time I have to post and then just send it off into the space and not think about it, because I think I just really need to take some time away. And social media is something I've always loved. I've always been on Zanga, LiveJournal, you know, making HTML codes for my MySpace and GeoCities, and that's honestly where my passion lies, is in creating digital content. And I'm so lucky and blessed that I can do it for a living. I'm so grateful. Like, I hope nobody takes that the wrong way, that I'm not grateful, but it's just the fact that I just see so many things online and it really affects me. Like, I could see, you know, I don't talk about this because I try to seem strong and like a really good role model, I guess, in that sense, because I'm all about body positivity, loving the one body that you get in this lifetime. But I think I'm so for it and advocate so much for it because I'm so unhappy with my own body. I love my body and I am grateful for the things that it does. Like, you know, it can allow me to walk 10 miles in New York City, and you know, I like the way my legs look, but there's always something that can be improved, or something that can be prettier or better or skinnier or something like that. I really don't like to talk about that because it's something about me that I really don't like, and it's kind of like, I'm kind of ashamed of, you know, kind of like feeding into societal standards of looking thin. But I feel like also at the same time, because I just love fashion and fashion will always be thin, it doesn't really matter, because I think the big booty, the big large behind is very trendy right now, but I have no interest in that actually at all. But anyways, do you guys ever experience this, and how do you deal with it? I'm sure a lot of the content I create, it makes you have FOMO, or it makes you want to be like, oh, I want to be living the life that she has. But let me tell you, social media, it's a lie. All of it is a lie. I could be posting a really fly outfit of the day, and I guarantee you I could be crying in bed thinking about something from the past. That's why I feel like I experience so much cognitive dissonance with all the things that have to do with social media, just because it feels inauthentic, it feels disingenuous, and I hate that. You guys know I love authenticity and just being real, which is probably why YouTube is my favorite platform, because you could be seeing your favorite fashion blogger jet set to Paris, but on YouTube you see her like eating McDonald's or crying. And so YouTube has always kind of been more of an authentic place. I still think it could be a place full of way more integrity these days, but that's a whole nother video. So wow, I smell so fragrant right now. But that is why I have deleted all my social media, deactivated my Twitter account probably for 4 days just to wind down. And then I started getting snap texts from you guys saying, oh my god, Amy, I love your Twitter, like where does it go? And so then I activated it again. But the thing is, like, I genuinely do love creating content, and I love posting things for you guys, and I'm so happy that you guys like my tweets. Like, it's so dope. And I'm so happy that you like me, but I just need to find that balance where I can create and not consume so much, because I think consumption of anything, of too many hot Cheetos, of too many french fries, all of which I do, is just not good for you. As far as what I'm trying to do in my free time, so definitely creating more, whether that's YouTube videos. By the way, I'm doing videos, new videos every Monday, painting a lot more, doing my gallery wall. I think focusing on my apartment and creating a beautiful space has been giving me a lot of joy. Also writing a lot more in my journal, reading a lot more. So I will show you guys the books that I'm reading. Alright, so these are the 3 books that I'm reading, and I always read a bunch of books at once just because I feel like I have a short attention span in that sense. Switch on Your Brain, and this is The Key to Peak Happiness, Thinking and Health by Dr. Caroline Leaf. Right now my reviews are very mixed, so I'll check in with you guys on that. And then this is The Power of Now, which I actually introduced a long time ago in an old Get Ready With Me, but I have not finished it, and I keep picking it up and reading the first like 5 chapters and then putting it down. I am determined to finish this all the way and then reread it. And the last one is I Love Dick by Chris Cross, and one of my favorite people on the internet ever, Tavi Gevinson, who I used to follow forever since I was probably like 16, but she said she loved this book, and it's kind of like a modern feminist manifesto. At least that's what it's described as. I'm only about this much in, so can't really say much, but I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I think Amazon just made this into a TV show, which I don't plan on watching, but if I really love this book, I definitely will take a gander, I guess. Besides books and film, I've also been really loving the new Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh. So every Sunday I go to my friend Kevin's house, who we've now inducted my friend Matt, and we're all watching Game of Thrones every Sunday together, and oh my god, it's so good. Oh my gosh. I am totally shipping Jon and Daenerys, but at the same time I'm like kind of salty because I love Jon Snow, and I'm like, no, don't do it, like just don't hook up with anybody, stay mine. Which is so silly, because I feel like I've never ever like fangirled so hard for a character. I traveled to Portland with one of my best friends recently, and she I forgot my eyeliner, and she let me use her eyeliner, and she kind of had a weird eyeliner routine, so she uses the Tony Moly I think gel liner that looks like this for just the regular eye, and then for a wing she uses a liquid kind of brush liner, and I was like, that's genius, because this is such an amazing product, but it is kind of hard to get the wing right. But she kind of converted me, so I've always had this Tony Moly product because it's super popular in Korea. I just never really used it, so I took it out of my beauty closet as soon as I got home, and I did the method that Sharon told me to, that I did basically Sharon's method, and I am converted now. Also because I feel like it's a lot of liquid eyeliner I use on the lid, and my Kat Von D liquid eyeliner always kind of just runs out so quickly. By the way, I'm using only Korean eyeliner products. This is the Kill Black Clio, and I love this stuff too. These are the 2 most popular Korean eyeliner products. That's the eyeliner on the lid on, and then this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I've heard so many great things about this translucent powder, but I have very dry skin, so I don't typically like to set my face. Is that weird? So I'm curious, do you guys ever feel that way about social media? And have you ever done a detox? Do you find it hard to be present? And then there's that obsessively checking people's feeds that you should not be checking, you know, like your ex. Definitely dealt with that too. I've definitely dealt with that. But I feel like everybody does that, and it's not healthy. I just stabbed myself in the eye. Oh, mascara's never been my friend. The Milk Makeup bronzer, cream bronzer in a 3 motion. Still smells like Play-Doh, and I'm still using it. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna highlight with my new highlighter from 100% Pure, and this is the Gemmed Luminizer, and everything is 100% vegan, 100% gluten-free, cruelty-free, and free of 1,000 plus toxins. And it's actually a very beautiful highlighter for being all those things. Do a little on the nose. Rouge Coco in Antoinette. This is 406. I got this in pears. I got this in pears. The only thing I got in pears. And it's kind of like a coral. Right now it's showing up a little raspberry, but it's more like a coral. Yeah, it's showing up a lot more raspberry too. Oh, we're done. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. I don't know why I'm putting my leg up, but if you want to watch more of my AM with Amy's, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.